I want to talk about this idea of being a chillpreneur because I know that, like me, there are going to be a lot of type A personalities who are very driven, who love their work, who put in a lot of hours and they want to. What does it take for us to be chillpreneurs?
I think that's a great question because I always thought that I wasn't a type A personality. And I remember saying to someone, but I'm not type A. I don't wear a suit. And she was like, Denise, it's not about wearing a suit and having a corporate job. Being a type A is a very particular thing. So what I decided to do, I was going to be a type C, which means really care about the state of the world, really care about my business, but thinks there could be a slightly easier way to do things, not reinventing the wheel for the sake of proving that I can. So it's a very particular thing where you still can have as much ambition as you want. You can still hustle if, sometimes you need to hustle in business,
Right.
but it's just not doing things that you, for the sake of overworking, for the sake of proving yourself. And I'll give you a perfect example of this.
Please.
This is what type A personalities do, right? They go, well, I've already run my program, so I need to create a whole new website and a whole new sales page the next time I run it.
Right.
Instead of going, you know what, why don't I use what I already have and tweak and make it better? Type A personalities sometimes start from scratch just to prove they can. I had a type A client who told me that every year she deleted her whole entire newsletter list so she could challenge herself about how quickly she could regrow
Oh my
it.
gosh.
Okay. That can be a type A thing, but it's the
Yeah.
sabotage part of type A. So what
Yeah.
I said to her is, well, instead of doing something like that actually sabotages your business, why don't you use that part of yourself that is, super competitive, and why don't you set your challenge to how quickly I can double my list?
Yeah.
Just
I
do
love
just
it.
do things like that. So I talk a lot in the book about personality types and how you have to design your business in line with how you are motivated, with
Let's
who
talk
you
about that.
really
I
are.
love that. I love that. Because one of the things I notice in the book is you talk about sometimes the business model, just the way we've got things set up, is going to allow us to do anything but chill.
Definitely.
I didn't mean to say but and chill in the same sentence, but that's okay.
Yes. So sometimes people think they have to start from scratch and throw out their business completely, where sometimes it's just about making small tweaks. Maybe the way you deliver your product or service to your client needs to shift and change. The problem that most people face, though, is that they don't believe that they're allowed to choose. Because maybe your client said to you, well, no, I only want to see you face to face. So you're like, oh, well, I can't make things easier for myself and just do Skype sessions. I have to do it face to face because that's what they told me they wanted. Instead of thinking, hang on, this doesn't work for me and my personality type anymore. I actually could serve a whole lot more people if I design my business in what feels good for me. And that's not being selfish. That's not ignoring the maxim of the customer's always right. But not everyone is your customer, and not everyone's opinions about your business are useful for you. You can serve a whole lot more people when you actually like what you do. You're not resenting your clients. You're not burning yourself out all the time just to prove that you can. And you've got some ease built into your business.